let's do this. Welcome to another episode of Vectober, your Affinity Designer Challenge. I'm Teek. This week we're going to be going into Mummy. Here are the previous entries. And we'll go to this week, which is the Mummy. But first of all, we'll show off our various entries that we've had throughout the week. ASAP Montero, hey Bella. So we start off with Bella's Ghoul from day 9. No, it's no music this week. I'm fed up of it. Can't be asked with the numerous copyright things that are going on with it. So no music this week. Let me go to Set Montero's day 9, which is cool. Let me go to Maverick's day 10, which is Imp. Now we're calling it day 11, but it really is what we did for on a Friday we get 2 prompts, so this is Friday's really. Oh, I left it saying day 6, sorry about that. So yeah, day 11 is what we're calling it, but another day 10, Haunted. And Second Terror's day 1 Imp, day 10 Imp. And again, it's like another day 10 really, but day 11's Haunted. And this one I had previous, not previous, but multiple entries. So I'm not too sure of what ones are what, so I just put them all in. There was this green version of it. And there was also this misty version of it. And then we go into Maverick's Jack-o'-lantern for day 13. He did another entry on day 13, but I think that was just for the club, but just in case. There's this one. And then Bella's day 13. So Montero's day 13. Maverick D14. It's cracking. And St. Montero's D14 cracking. Maverick's D15, which is lurking. Bella's cracking, not finished, she says. Okay. Like say, you don't have to do them all as such. Just whatever you can find time for. It's all good. And we got St. Montero's D15, another lurking. Just there. And we got the last one, which is day 16, today's mummy from Maverick. To enter your own entries, you can send them to me direct or join our Discord and just put them on the Discord. There's a QR code there, or the link is in the description. Usually we have a weekly Q&A. So any questions you got, just tell me and I'll try to answer them. That's still going on today as well, by the way. And then we come to how do you ask? So you can ask directly in the chat, you can ask in the comments, ask in the Q&A section of the Discord, or just ask in the Facebook community. There's the QR codes for both communities. The links are in the description. And that brings us to today's, which is Mummy. There's the sketch I done there. Just trying to find where it is in these many layers. So as usual, I've done the flats. I'm just going to turn that down because that looks a bit like it's blending into the background. Just like that. That's a bit better. Okay. So we're going to be going over shading and highlighting today. Going to be using the purple yellow technique. I'm not sure what it's called, but we should get right into that because bandages is a lot. So let's do this. Start with the head. You could start with that bandage just there. We'll make a layer with pen tool. Just trying to work out where it be. So we'd actually want it shorter this side and longer this side. Go all the way around. Then you want to make this purple. Like that. Put it inside the layer. Make it multiply up to I passed the 850. Is it 50 or is it 25? I can't remember. I think it's 25. I can get it to 25. Yeah, there we go. And then node tool just to bend it into place for us. So if my voice is extra bad today, we had a 40th party last night. So yeah, I'm a bit more awkward to talk today. There we go. That actually looks a bit purple. Make it a bit lighter. There we go. So it doesn't look so in your face. Either. That's one done. Let's do the other side. Get the pen tool again. We'll go. Yeah, it's gonna be smaller on the top, bigger on the bottom. And we'll get rid of that streak. I don't know what it makes there. We'll put it inside the bandage. We'll go to multiply and 25%. There we go. And we'll use node tool just to bend it around a little bit. Make it make sense with the drawing. We'll have the top one like this. And the bottom one like this. Just trying to follow those curves of the bandage there. Yeah, those two are done. Let's go into the head itself. Let's start with, yeah, probably that top one. And there. So we'll go to pen tool. And what we'll do is we'll go there, there. And then we'll just go straight to this one over here. Like that. Get rid of the streak. Put it inside the bandage. Multiply 25%. And then we'll bend it into shape with the node tool. Probably something like this. This might not be correct. I'm hoping it will be. This still looks a bit pinkly purpley, but we'll try and sort that afterwards. Where's the next bandage? This one? Yeah, this one. So what you gotta watch out for on these is that you can hardly see the shadow. Oh, right. I'm just trying to think what I could do about that. If I make it really dark for now and then change it at the end, I think that's going to be my best bet. So I'm just going to go back into those and change the shadow. So darker. Can you see it now? I'm not sure. Change the color, but make it really obvious. Oh, I know what I can do. Turn up the opacity for a bit. Then you'll really see it. How's that? Then we'll change it all at the end. So we'll put it on 40% for now. And then we'll change it to 25% on purple at the end. Just so you can see it. As I was saying, so yeah, what you got to take from bandages is that, like, one bandage is over the top of the other one. So you got shade the bit where the bandage goes over. I'll show you now. Like this one is underneath that front one. So what you got to take into consideration is there's gonna be a shadow here that is caused by the other one. We'll get that put straight in. Get a multiply for E. Because then, yeah, and we'll put it inside, and then use the node tool to just tidy it up a little bit. But yeah, there's gonna be a shadow caused by the other bandage straight away before you even go into where shadows are gonna be. Like in general, you have to consider this shadow here first. There's gonna be a few of these as we go around. And just tighten it up a little bit. Just like that. And then other shadows on here. Just trying to think where I would you'd want them under the fold, say, like there. Take the streak off. It'd multiply 50%. No, 40% we're going to, aren't we? For now. Just tidying this up with node tool. So yeah, you'd have, maybe you just have the shadows just under there and under the other one. Good pen tool and put one under this shadow as well, under this fold, I mean. Trying to work it out on the line. Should I pre-practice this? %. Yeah, about there. That eye is causing the bandage to roll up a little bit. So there will be a little bit of a shadow there too. Maybe something like this. Get rid of the streak. Change it to multiply. Put it down to 40% for now. And then we'll change these to smooth. Yeah, it'd be something like that. Just where it's lifting out that a little bit. Yeah, I think that's about right. Let's go for that other bandage now. So this one here is not being covered by any other bandage. So we'll probably get away with just putting them under the folds on this one. Under these. Put it inside of there, underneath there. That. Change it to multiply. Put it down to 40% for now. And change it with node tool just to make it make sense. If it would let me. And there we go. And just do the same on this side. Get rid of the streak. Put on multiply. Down to about 40%. And node tool. Just to put it into place. He's a lot tighter, not this one. All what do you call it? Cattywampus. I think that's what they call it. There we go. Yeah, I think that's looking more right. Now, on my sketch, I did put a mouth in, but the mouth would be underneath the bandage. So on the actual vector, I left the mouth off. But what do you think? Should I put the mouth in or leave it off? I'll leave that to you guys. Let's deal with this. Oh no, this one? Yeah, this one. So I'll go to pen tool. And we're going to have the shadow from the other bandage. So that's going to come in here. We're going to have the shadow from the fold. And we're going to have a little bit of here too. Changing this. Change the multiply. 40% for now. There we go. And use node tool. Just bring the shadows in a little bit. Make it make sense. Like that. Yeah, that's cool. So what are you thinking, mouth or no mouth? I'll do the one below first. So this is dead easy. This is just shadow under the other bandage. So just like that. And like that. Get rid of the streak. Make it multiply 40%. Put it inside the bandage would help. There we go. I was like, why is it doing this? If I could grab the, there we go, the handle. And then the one just above that. Probably this one, yeah. We'll do the same. Just below this one, just like this. No, my, okay. Just get rid of the streak. Yeah, I thought it didn't make sense when I was vectoring. I was like, wait a minute, you wouldn't see the mouth, would you? Just change that to multiply 40%. That's actually not bad for just doing it like that. Put it inside the bandage. There we go. So no mouth means that we can just go under the folds. Yeah. So this one, yeah. I'll just make 2 little shadows under the folds. Let's get it under these black lines. Turn off the streak. Put it on multiply 40% for now. I gotta keep reminding myself because I'll change it otherwise. Just make these smooth a bit. There we go. Make sure it's underneath the black line. And over the top on this one. Not that much over the top. Just like that. There we go. Now we'll do the same on the other side. Maybe a shadow for the nose area. Okay, that's a good idea. I'll do that. The beauty of doing these things live. %, and then just under the black line here. That way, that one is like that. But as long as we get it under the line. There we go. Yeah, so some sort of shadow where the nose would be. Let's go to pen tool. What kind of nose would he have? I'm thinking maybe something like this. And then make it smooth and get rid of the stroke and make it multiply 40%. And use node tool just to make it even less. Bit too pointy. You can tell I'm concentrating when I go silent. How's that? Looks good, yeah, cool. Okay, so I think we're done headway. Oh no, we're not. No, we're not. So on the actual head itself, we'd have a shadow under the bandage. So on this piece, we'd have a shadow that goes underneath this bandage. And through here. We'll do this side first, then the other side. We leave it blue for now. This is the advantage of using purple. Yeah, what I was doing. Multiply 40%. That didn't look too bad. Blue. I'll put it inside. If it would let me grab it. There we go. Let's put it inside for now. Make this one curved. Just there. Yeah, just like that. Now we'll do the other side. Give them character. Yeah, cool. That's a great suggestion. I don't like it going through the eye, so that's why I'm doing this underneath the eyelid now. The side. Use node tool. Get rid of the stroke. Multiply 40%. I just tidy up these nodes. Make this one smooth. Pull these right around. Like that. Do the same all the way around. I didn't think it mattered because it's underneath the eyes. Oh well. Just in case it wasn't. So yeah, I think that's looking a bit better. Are we done with the head now? I think we are. Let's do the main body. And we'll use the same kind of technique here. There would actually be a shadow completely underneath his head. So across all these bandages, like so. And we'll get rid of the streak. We'll make it multiply. 40%. And make this smooth. Make it just the body, like so. There we go. Now, this is a round little creature, so let's take that into consideration when we're shading it. Let's give us a little guide for now. Let's go from here. Let's go here. Let's have like this entire section to be more shaded than the rest. So now turn that right down. Get out of the way. Let's start with the bandages. So this one here. We'd have underneath the fold, but we'd also have more of a shadow on the side, so from about here. A bit less on top, more on the bottom, just like this. Multiply 40%. Oh, bit of a mistake on this one. This would actually come out just as far as that one if we're following that pattern. Just like that. Put it inside the bandage to sell. Yep, there we go. This will all make sense when I take that guide away. So this one. It would have pretty much everything in shade from here. So like that. This entire section. Tidy up a little bit like that. And multiply 40%. Now we need the other bunches. This one is this one. Blind side. one's over there. So this one's totally different. So it's underneath this bondage here. So we'd have a separate one for just here. Put that on multiply, 40%. And use the node tool. Remember not to cross these shadows because it does make them even darker. So we'll get that and that is just touching. So you can't really see it when you're zoomed out. If it is a problem, we can just add it to the other shadow. I think that'll be alright when it's zoomed out. Go here. Actually, want that to go the opposite way. Like that. Yeah. And then just a little bit of shadow under the fold on the same one. So like this. Down here. Get rid of the streak. Put it on multiply. 40%. I struggle with this, but I'm getting a micrometer work. I know. It's super hard that bit, trying to match them up. But you could just add them together. Make it a lot easier for you. Rather than doing that. It's so much. Yeah, this entire, like, bandages are a real nightmare to do because of this. Let me show you what I mean by joining these two. So it was for this one and this one. So what we could do is get that one above that one and just go to the boolean and just go add. So then now go into node tool and just get rid of those pieces. They would actually be completely joined up, but what we'd have to do is just move this bit behind the flat line so that you can't see it. Like that. And now it's perfect. You don't have to, like, line them off or anything. So that's what I was on the way by joining it up. Which I should have done in the first place. So we got now this one. Now this one is under a bandage, so you just do this bit. The here. We'll make the stroke go away. We'll go to multiply or 40%. I put it inside. And we just have to make sure it's level with that shadow. Otherwise it won't make sense. So we can go from there. This side doesn't matter so much. So we go here. Like this. And then we can do the one. Is that one underneath? Or is it on top? I'm confusing myself now. What do I do? This bandage and this bandage. So this one's underneath. It just doesn't look like it. So we're gonna have to extend this one. We'll put an extra node here. And then we'll extend this one right across. And just bend it out of the way. Make that sharp so it doesn't move when we move. Yeah, just something like that. Now it looks like it's underneath, like it should be. So now we can just go and do the fold underneath. But yeah, I agree, this is a lot of work for bandages this one. But it looks cool when it's done. But over the years, I've done multiple bandage ones, and they are all the same. They're like LDD. You have to take into consideration so much. Yeah, that's about right. Now then, this one right. Okay. We go underneath the black lines. We got the shadow coming from here. But we also got to take into consideration this shadow on the left-hand side. Always the same. Quickly do something that doesn't make such time, and then the details, yeah. Hey, Renee. Here's Johnny. Just trying to think how to do this. We're gonna have to go there, but then go out here. So this whole section. Get rid of the streak. And go into multiply. We'll just call it 40% for a minute. Now, I think we're going to have to tidy up the other one as well, because that is a little bit off. So I'm just going to, where are we? Just got to find it. It's in one of these bandages. Is it this one? Yeah. I'm just going to lift that onto the black line. Make sure it doesn't go over the black line. There we go. Just the perfectionist. Like, where was we? We were down on this one, weren't we? Yeah. So, first off, we're going to follow that shadow. So it's on the same level. Then we're going to bend it into this one. So, like this. And this one, it's going to bend down to the bottom. So, yeah. Just like that. Next. No. We got to do the fold on the side. Oh, and is it on? Yeah, it's underneath that one as well. So, we're not done here at all. We'll add another node. Make it a sharp one. And then pull this one right the way across. This looks yes, absolutely. Like I say, stuff with bandages. Yeah, it's not a nice subject to do. So first off, we'll get that one so it looks like underneath that bandage. If you're wondering what that square is, it's just the guide. So I know that the shadow shouldn't come out more than that far, but it will be gone in a bit. This one is just the bottom. So it's just underneath this. So we'd go pretty much from there, there. And we want this section of it. And then get rid of the streak. Go to multiply 40%. And go to node tool. Put it inside there, so it's a good idea. So it doesn't bleed through. This could actually be a smooth one. Just that. So it goes down to that same guide as we got. Just there. Like that. Just gonna get that one. Yeah, about there. Just to match the rest. I went off that one, didn't I? So on here, we are meant to be doing underneath that folder. So I'm just gonna do that now. Just under here. Get rid of the stroke. Probably gonna be fed up me hearing me say this. Multiply 40%. It is very much the same. All the way through these things. I must have been slump until there. There we go, just bend the nose into place. That's cool. So now we can get rid of that guide. And then we got the shadow all the way down that side. Just like it would be. Which be even better when we're off the 40% thing. It does look a bit full on right now. But that is just so you can see it. So that is the tummy bit. Let's go with this arm as this next. Top bandage. So let's go. And why is that still like that? Oh, you see what's happened? Like I was saying, what you need to do when that happens is join them. So we got this one and this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah. So this one and this one. Just gonna move this up here as well. Join them. Go to Boolean, add. That gets rid of that, but we do have to go to node tool and tidy it up because it's outside of the lines and not clipping anymore. Just gonna have to make it inside the block lines and make that smooth. And there we go. Now it's not. Yeah, that's much better. So back to the arm. I always get started. Almost now, is it? Oh my god. So I'll do what I can and then I might have to finish this off stream because it does take that long to do bandages, unfortunately. Hopefully you've seen what I was trying to show you later today. Getting them like underneath each other and stuff. Not the easiest. It definitely looks cool. Good. Well, that's important too. Like teach you and look cool doing it. that's the aim of the game. Let's try to get these nodes. So this has got the shadow from the head continuing from this one over here. I don't know whether you can see that there. Continuing from this one, it would actually be, I can't do it, but it would be straight across where you see there. But also, you got to take in consideration the body. That's why that one goes down. Now, is this bandage above? No, it's below. So, this one I actually have a shadow just below this one, and the body taken into consideration, just like that. Just put that inside here so it doesn't clip out. Then put multiply on and wipe. And there we go. I just tidy up the nails by making them smooth and whatever that we need to do. That's about right now. Oh, my throat's really bad today. I say yesterday we did have a bit of fun. A lot of talking. A lot of our friends there. So this one is kind of the same, where we use the pen tool to go under there, but the body on this one is not so in your face, so just there. Get rid of the streak. That's what happens when you party all night. Yeah, for me it was all night anyway. I'm talking like 9, 10 o'clock. That is like way fast when I need to be in bed. But yeah, it was yeah, a lot of like talking to our friends and things. It was a good night. But as you can hear, not good for my voice. And before you say it, no, I didn't drink because I can't drink. But there was plenty of alcohol going around. The others. Just tidying up the nails. Cool. See, you've put me off now because it's like getting close to the hour. Like, I know I'm not gonna finish that. I'll have to finish it off stream. So why did we jump to that bit? Let me eat that bit. Oh, this gets a bit see that this is green hand underneath the bandages. I know we don't have to do it because you didn't see it, but I always do this. I make the character in full underneath, and the whatever it is, the clothes or yeah, anything that goes over the character, I do that afterwards. That was like the hand bit. Just trying to work this out in my head. So if we go this one and go the purple again, and well, blue at the moment, but it will be purple. Take off the streak, put it inside, go to multiply 40%, and just adjust the nodes. Now, no body to take into consideration on this one because it's nowhere near. Let me show you that just by going straight down the line. And then back up to this one. But I would say this one's over the top of the other one. So we'll go back to this one. And we'll put another node on this. A sharp one. Another sharp one. And we'll actually come back down this side. Just like that. Because, yeah, this bandage is going to be on top of the other one. Like I say, you have to do a lot of thinking with bandages. How would it be wrapped? How would it fall? Yeah, and then this one would be the same, where it goes this side of bandage. Take that stroke off. And go to multiply 4%. But then it would come this side, yeah. Put it inside as well. If it would go, yeah, there we go. Make this short so we can get the angles on it, get the handles going. There we go. Gonna say it won't go. Still won't go. What's going on? Affinity. What are you doing? Okay, this one, give me the handle. Very weird. Now it will. Yeah, just like that. So that bandage is on top of the other one, see? So we need to make it go the opposite way. Like there would be a shadow here. And then always to end the mic go up a little bit on the end. And if it's an end piece, just makes it seem more finished. 40%. Yeah. Make this smooth. There we go. Now this bandage on top would actually not have a shadow. It would have a highlight. So just put a highlight on before. I think I'm gonna have to go after this. We'll just on this little piece of the outside, just here. We'll put we'll make that. Well, let's see if it would work on the yellow. I don't know if it will come through. Yellow screen. Won't show up on live, will it? We'll just notice that isn't clipping inside of there, which would help. How would I show you that on the live? Let's make it orange or something. Make it red for now. Oh, screen on white. That's why it's not working. You'd have to actually make this bandage darker for it to do. You'd have to make the whole character darker. Put highlights on the white. Something else to think about. I'm not going to be able to show that right now. It takes too long, but I'll make the bandages more of a yellowy. Like an oldie fashioned yellowy. Then I can put white highlights on and it would work. Yeah, I think we're going to call it there. This has already been a while. And I'll finish this one in my own time. And get back to Q&A. Not that I'm going to have time to ask any. But there we go. So thanks for coming, everyone. And I will definitely see you on the next one.
Paint strokes hit the screen like a heartbeat. Teek Fox in the zone, can't skip a beat. Tutorials blaze and they spark the art. Digital canvas when the legends start.